Hey guys, welcome back. This is Shravan Abaraju. Again, I haven't recorded a video in a few weeks, but I'm here. I just have a few things to talk about. First of all, US Open is beginning tomorrow, August 29th, and I'm looking forward to it. I have some updates with respect to my men's and women's predictions. I kind of updated my top five men's, just revised a little bit based on what I've heard and what I've seen in the past few weeks. I'm allowed to do that, aren't I? And I'm also gonna update the women's top five list as well. Um, First of all, on the men's side, my top five, I'm gonna put Nadal at top one. Okay, so I think he will be the winner of US Open 2022 this time, um, and I'll give you my reasons why that is. Number two is Sinner on my list. Number three is Medvedev. I kind of moved Medvedev from two to three based on what I'm seeing in him. He's playing pretty well, but I think he's still coming back from that injury, and he doesn't look like the same guy that won the championship in 2021. Four is Alcaraz. Five, I actually put Chorich at number five. No Kyrgios, no OJ Aliassime, no Berrettini, no Nari. I don't have any of those guys. Taylor Fritz has an outside shot, from the American perspective. I think he's going to do well. He has a great shot based on the draw to make it to the quarterfinals. We'll see what happens in quarters, but those are my top five. If you want a top six, I would put Taylor Fritz at number six. Chorich made it to the list based on what I saw, in the Cincinnati Open. But I understand, he's 25 years old and this is his first Masters title. So I put him at five just because I saw he has a really good game. He can play defense. He doesn't have any spectacular shots. I'd say backhand is probably his strength, but he showed a good level of tennis to me to actually put him on this list based on what I saw. But again, Fritz could beat Chorich. I think Chorich could also lose in the first couple of rounds. I think he's meeting with Alcaraz in the third round. That will be an interesting matchup. But the reason why I put Nadal as the number one to win the championship is simply because if Nadal is healthy, nobody was able to beat him this year. He won the Australian Open, he won the French Open, Wimbledon. He reached the semifinals, and then he had to, quit, or not quit, but actually cancel his game just because, or pull out of the game is what I meant. Because of abdominal injury, and otherwise he probably would have. It would have been a great final. I can tell you that for sure. That's simply. If Nadal is healthy, I think this year is his year, and I think this. I feel I want to bite my tongue, by saying this, but I think this may be his last chance, barring French Open next year, of a chance to win another Grand Slam championship. On the women's side, it's Serena is retiring. I think she's already announced that after the US Open she's going to retire. So this is going to be her last Grand Slam championship game. But it's hard to say what level of fitness Serena is at right now. She's definitely not going to win the championship in my eyes. But she's going to, I think, win a few matches. Maybe second round, third round, even fourth round. I'll be surprised to see her in quarters or after quarters. But she's had a great career. She's made a name for herself. She's been one of the dominant female tennis players of all time, for almost 2 decades now, along with her sister. Hats off to Serena. She's had a great career, and I think, um, age doesn't wait for anybody. So she's at that age where she's probably not going to be that competitive, and these youngsters are coming up. So Serena is not on my list, of course. My top six, I have top six for women. I honestly don't know. This is just a guess, guys, just based on what I know about women's tennis and what I've seen. I'm not going to put Swiatek as a favorite to win the championship, just because she's won 2 French Opens. I think she's good on clay than other surfaces. She's pretty good on hard courts. I don't think she is great on grass court. We've seen that in her Wimbledon run. But I think she's going to do pretty well on hard courts. But she's not my number one. I put Swiatek at number 3. My number 1 is Kontaveit. She is world number 2. Rybakina is my number 2. Swiatek is 3. Osaka or Ons Jabeur is my number 4. Paula Badoza, number 5, and Raducanu or Coco Gauff. I put them both at 6. I know I kind of chose a lot of players there, but I really have no clue who's going to win the championship. I mean, it could be anybody. I took out, I didn't put Sakkari in there. I didn't put Sabalenka in there. So there are some, like Halep is there. I mean, she's in the top 10. So there are some players that I didn't mention here, but obviously they have a chance to, make it competitive. But I think if I had to pick one out of these, I would pick either Rybakina or Kontaveit to win the championship. But we'll see. You can never rule out Osaka, of course. If she's healthy, I think she can do well. If her head is in the right place, I think she's got a great shot. What else? A little bit about, do I talk about Carlos Alcaraz here, or do I talk in another video? Yeah, I think that's it for now, guys. I'll probably discuss other tennis-related issues, player issues, but not about US Open predictions. So I'll do another video pretty shortly here, and we'll go from there. Thank you. Have a good day.